friends, welcome back to Food Prep Guide. I cannot believe we are about to wave goodbye to 2024. Absolutely insane how much time seems to fly these days. But I thought it would be a good idea to go ahead and bring you a list of items that you might want to stock up on in January because they typically are going to be at their lowest prices of the year. So we're going to bring you that. I also want to share kind of what to expect on our channel for this upcoming month, this upcoming season, why we are not doing the January Pantry Challenge this year, and what we are going to do instead that I think you'll be excited about. Let's get started.
By the way, if you would like help building your food storage, scroll down to the description box of this video and click this link for our free 1-year food storage plan. We calculated a year's supply of food for one person, then broke that data down into a week-by-week list of items to build your pantry on a budget. We'll send it straight to your inbox. If you're new here, we invite you to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss all of our upcoming food preservation, pantry storage, and gardening tutorials. Now back to the kitchen.
Okay, real quick, let's talk about the kind of state of our channel and what you can expect from us over the next several months and the coming new year of 2025. If you have been with us for a while, you know that we typically participate in the January Pantry Challenge that's hosted by Three Rivers Homestead. If you're new to the channel, well, hello, my name is Jordan. My dear friend Stacy and I run this channel, and we put out content on all things food preservation and food stores, pantry management, canning, dehydrating, all of that fun stuff. Well, this year we are not going to do the pantry challenge. I have my reasons for those. They're a little bit personal, but in general, I just don't feel that now is the time to drain my pantry stores. If you have ever done a pantry challenge before, I think you will agree with me that food disappears a lot faster than you think it does when you are eating only from what's inside your house and not going to the grocery store. If you have not done a pantry challenge before, I do highly recommend doing one at some point because it does show you kind of the realities of what it takes to feed a family from a pantry. But not only that, it kind of shows you the gaps in your pantry. We do our best in planning, we do our best in shopping sales and saving money on groceries throughout the year. But until you really eat from that pantry for a longer term period, 3 to 4 weeks, even all the way to 6 weeks, we've done in the past, it really shows you what areas you need to be bumping up and building up in and working on. If you are doing a no spend January or a pantry challenge month or pantry challenge this month, we have an entire playlist dedicated to the pantry challenges that we have done in the past. And in those playlists, we have brought you a lot of meal ideas, very frugal meal ideas, very largely pantry based. We do in those pantry challenge videos have worked through the milk and cheese and butter that we might still have in the fridge, but for the most part, it's going to be pantry based meals. So if you're interested in that, I will go ahead and link that playlist in the description box below so that you can kind of follow along with that. This year, I don't feel it's the time to be depleting my stores, so we are not going to do that. But instead, I'm really excited to finally bring y'all the follow-up videos to that 10 Depression era habits video that we did, where we talked about what people did in the Great Depression to survive and what some people did to try to thrive and just work with the circumstances that they were dealt with at that time. And one of the things that we talked about was lentils. And so many of you reached out wanting more information on how to cook with lentils, how to use them, how to actually use lentils not just to stretch meals, but how to use lentils to replace really pricey things like beef and sausage patties and meatloaf and just things like that. So we are going to bring you a how to use lentils series. I'm really excited about it. I know off the top of my head that we have a sausage patty lentil alternative recipe coming. We have a lentil flatbread where it's just a really quick bread you can make. It's a type of flatbread, you know, that's really thin and flimsy. You can fold it up. It can be served with anything just to help fill some bellies and stretch those meals. We have a lentil like spaghetti type sauce that we're going to use, where we're going to use lentils instead of beef. We're going to stretch our meatloaves with it. We are just going to do our best to bring you all things lentils, so that you can put those to good use in your pantry. So that's the content that you can expect to come up pretty soon on the channel. I am working on my seed chart for the coming garden season and my garden plan. As soon as that's done, we will bring you all of the seeds that we're going to be growing in the 2025 garden. I'm going to bring you my tried and true varieties that have been proven successful, highly productive, disease resistance, everything you want in a good seed variety. And I'm also going to show you the things that I'm going to be trying for the first time and playing with this year. And then eventually we will also be showing you, I like to map out my garden plan on paper, and I love bringing that to y'all each year, so we'll be doing that as well. A lot of y'all have joined our channel in the fall, and so you haven't been around when we have started our spring and summer content, excuse me, where we are doing a lot of work in the garden. We are doing our best to meet our goals to be a little bit more self-sustainable. We try to push forward, make progress on that goal each year. We are almost to the point where we are 100% self-sufficient in vegetable production, but that's it. We still have so much progress to go on meat and fruits. And of course, we stock all of our grains and stuff still from the store. So anyway, that's what you can expect from our channel. So let me quickly give you a list of 3 primary categories of items to stock up on in January, because they're typically going to be their lowest price ever. It was several years ago when I needed to buy oatmeal and I was price shopping, and I learned that January is National Oatmeal Month. Who knew? I had no idea. But because it's National Oatmeal Month, a lot of businesses and brands will mark down their oatmeal products. And it's not just like your plain rolled oats. Picture anything that is made with oatmeal. Your granola bars, the oats-based cereals, things like that. Now we typically do, when it comes to oats, we typically just stick to rolled oats, and then we use those to make all the things homemade. And we typically buy 100 pounds a year. Usually through Azure Standard. So that will probably be coming up. I'm probably going to be doing that in March. I'm going to do my best to bring you an Azure Standard haul for 2025 and show you kind of what I purchased there, the quantities, and all of those things. But January, National Oatmeal Month, it is the time to stock up on oats. The other thing to stock up on is citrus, oddly enough. It's out of season. Now, normally the cheapest prices are going to be in when a fruit is in season. But citrus, since it is, a lot of it is imported, some of it isn't, but a lot of it is. And for whatever reason, your big bulk stores, online is Azure Standard, webstaurantsupply.com, I believe is the name. But even your in-store places like Costco and Sam's Club, you can get very large cases of citrus that are going to be marked down in the month of January. The last and third kind of, is that a chicken? Okay, y'all, very quickly. Can you hear that chicken? Okay, very quickly, for Christmas, we got my daughter the cutest chicken satchels. They have these little holes where their legs drop through. Where they're, hi. Here's one, hello. Where you can see, anyway, I'm going to insert a picture somewhere in this video and show you the cutest little picture of my daughter and son with the chickens in their chicken satchels. But anyway, before things get too terribly crazy in here, let me give you that final category, and that is frozen fruits. Again, again, the fruits are going to be their lowest prices when they are in season, but frozen fruits are going to be at their lowest prices in January, y'all. I'm having a hard time keeping it together, so I'm going to wrap up this video. Okay, I'm going to insert that picture of that super cute picture of the chickens in their satchels. We'll see y'all next time. Bye.